So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship.
Please welcome to the field our players.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
Bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Souček.
So off we go then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Musiala! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Sarr. Lovely pass, but and the shot! And he's done it! And there is your opener.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 14, Alexander Isak.
West Ham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Somerville. Now it's Somerville. He has found the way through. Isak. Hernandez. Tries to pass it through. Hangs one in. That has been knocked clear. He has a look out. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Isak. He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Jude gets it away. West Ham have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Castellanos. That has been cut short. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's neat. Crosses it in here. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Mbappe. Goes for a shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Isak. Sarr picks it up out wide. It's a goal kick. Musiala concedes a free kick for that.
West Ham really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Shot at goal! Castellanos. Souček. Over to the right flank. Valverde. Musiala. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been shaped to shoot! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Musiala.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's on it, can he get away? Valverde has a look and plays it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Musiala is number 5 in the list of assists in the league this year. And it's Bowen. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. They want to be quick to recover this. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means. Perez. And Alexander-Arnold. Sarr, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply.
2 added minutes have been
Somerville
indicated.
finding himself in space. Takes on his marker. Ball in towards the middle. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Cleared away. Caresses it. Bowen! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence.
The referee says that is that for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Chelsea looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So the action resumes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. Isak receives it. Tries a shot! Has another go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Disasi. Juve. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Isak. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And he's in on goal! He's free, he has got space. There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Hernandez. Chelsea in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Valverde. That's Taylor. Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. Looking here to chip it through. Cleared away. Bowen clears it away. West Ham are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Thinks about the shot. And it's going to be another corner. Only partially clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Musiala kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He leaps for it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Somerville. Castellanos. Spread to the right. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Great ball, and he's in here. Alexander-Arnold. Perez. And it's Valverde. Koundé. Isak looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Has to go back here. That is a brilliant interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. West Ham are looking to break at pace. Souček. Castellanos. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Space for him to turn and look. Walker-Peters. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Valverde. And it's Valverde. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Forced to go back. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Valverde. Chelsea can consider themselves just about safe now. Taylor for Valverde. And it's Hernandez. And here's Isak. Now it's Sarr. Souček. Nicely aimed pass. Castellanos proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's destined for the flank. Aims beyond the defence. Delivers the ball. Impressive jump. Just cruising. They are cruising. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that will be the final act. Chelsea have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Isak claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Chelsea really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
This is a hard one to take.
That's it for tonight's match. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's lineup.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Musiala! In he goes again! He's delivered all right! Sarr duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 8.
Everton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Isak, and it's Hernandez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barry, over to the right flank. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's in! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Sarr. Oh, nice touch. Ball swung in. That has not gone well. Valverde. He's going for goal! Perilously close. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Swings it across. And Ndiaye. Oh, can he get onto this? Chelsea currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And it's Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good take in a good area. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through, and the shot! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Perez. Valverde. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Valverde. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe. And here's Musiala. Now there's the shot! Brilliant from Sarr! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Perez. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here. Taylor. He's looking wide. Mbappe receives it. Gets his head on it! Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Chelsea are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And Ndiaye gets into a good position. Hangs in a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. Keane is there, and he can get that clear. And that has been cleared. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 44 minutes is number 14, Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Ndiaye. O'Brien. Mbappe. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And Hernandez. And it's Koundé. Perez. And it's Musiala. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved,
And a
Peter. They've
fantastic
been
first
quicker
half
to
from
pretty
our
much
boys.
everything so far.
More
The
action
only
from the
thing
second
you've
45
got to
coming
wonder is
soon.
how
Everyone
taxing is
please
this for the
welcome the
players?
two sides.
How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Chelsea looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So off we go again.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Tarkowski and Garner. Oh, good spread.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's rising! Oh, it rattles the bar! Ndiaye! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Musiala. Isak receives it in a good position here. Good chance here! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Isak probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Hernandez cuts it out. Valverde, nicely spread. Sarr, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. It's a promising position. He is through here! And it's Musiala. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Everton are looking to go forward now. Valverde. Isak being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Taylor plays a sharp little ball here. Ndiaye gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Isak. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe! Great challenge, timed to perfection. Mykolenko. And Ndiaye. Valverde. And they can counter here. Now it's Isak. Mbappe. Ndiaye. And they win it back again. Hernandez has created one goal already.
That was lovely, that.
That's a smartly directed ball. O'Brien. Barry. And Ndiaye. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Everton can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hernandez. Knocks it into space. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Valverde. Good take, and is he in? Grealish. Everton are looking to break at pace. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Irubenam. Barry. Everton do have a chance to counter here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Grealish. Alcaraz. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold plays it long. Musiala. Barry. That has been slung wide. Barry. Caught offside that time. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Barry. Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. That's tidy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Sarr taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Chelsea definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the
There
office.
you have it, a fine win for our boys.
Well, thanks for your company,
This is
Jim,
just what
and
we
a
like
very
to
good day
see.
to you. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and
Hello,
quite a
everybody,
contest
and welcome
ahead
to
of us.
today's match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to
Everyone,
work with
please
you.
welcome to the
I'm really
field.
looking forward to this now.
Players.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation
Number
is often
26,
used in the modern era
Marcel.
defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So that's got things underway. Neuer making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just...
Isak! Oh, off the bar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Good play, though. I love the way he was able to time his run like that. It's great skill to get it through one-on-one.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Throw in. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Looking to play him in. Now it's Sarr. He's found the... Can he finish? Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? Hutchinson. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's got away from it. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries a measured ball. And the counter is on. Sangare. Mbappe venturing down the left. He's got away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Still goalless at the moment. Sangare.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. And he's gone backward here. Chance for a shot! No, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And here's Mbappe, and it's Musiala. Isak, and the shot! Hutchinson, and Sangare. Mbappe. Now it's Musiala. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Williams. Anderson. Anderson has the fourth most assists in the league this year. He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's been taken short. Shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Anderson really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Williams. Hutchinson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. He is through here. That's very neat. That's Taylor. And it's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out. And a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to get it away. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Isak. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Wood. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's neat. He's having a shot! And it's a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the...
And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
But that won't shake our spirit.
Chelsea looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. The second period is underway. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Valverde. And here's Isak. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Taylor. He's in a great position here. A lot of space ahead of him. Has to go back here. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nicely weighted ball. Anderson. And Sankare. This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Valverde.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, well played. And that is well cleared. And it's Valverde. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. Isak being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
The attendance for this
So we've reached the hour mark.
29,514.
Gibbs White. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Goes for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Spread to the right. Now it's Sarr. Sarr takes aim and crosses. Sells claims it without any fuss. Hutchinson. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nottingham do have a chance to counter here. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Sarr. Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Drills one in. That is a brilliant interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Out towards the flank. Skims, shapes to shoot! Goal! They are playing them off the park. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Number 6.
That has been slung wide.
Coming on the field. Number 34.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 14. Number 16.
He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Wood might just make this. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Always goal side, and a chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Played back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
And it's Valverde. Oh, good take in a good area.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a sharp pass. Played out towards the right wing, so no flag here. He's shooting! They've played it short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. Chance to deliver. Oh, good climb! Keeper always had the measure of that. Aina. And that's another good win of the
There
ball.
will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Isak. And that will be it. Chelsea come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Isak picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks for your company,
This is
Jim,
a hard
and a
one to
very good
take,
day to you.
But we'll be back stronger, won't we?
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello,
Glad to be here,
everybody,
Peter,
welcome
and I'm
to today's
ready to
match.
rumble.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Sarr steaming forward at pace. Taylor. Look at the space. There's the shot! It's there! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Klein. It's Hughes. And it's Munoz. And it's Devaney. Played out to the left flank. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Mbappe showing good feet. Taylor. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Klein gets across to intercept that. Chelsea very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Kamada. Devaney.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Crystal Palace are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers. Chance, surely! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Has to go back here. He's going for goal! Devaney. It's Hughes. Kamada. Klein. And it's Hughes. That has been cut short. Perez. And Alexander-Arnold. Sarr. Nice bit of trickery. Cross into the box. Isak! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now it's Sarr. He's found a way through. Sarr supplying the width on this right-hand side. Sarr. That's good play. Has a look up and delivers. He's had a shot! So what can they make of this? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Koundé, that's destined for the flank. And it's Musiala. Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Musiala just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Chelsea can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Sarr. And here's Valverde. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Munoz. Valverde. And here's Isak. Isak! And no mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Valverde. Mbappe. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that is all they have time for. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
More of the same.
Chelsea will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. The second period is underway. Devaney. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's been played through. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Chelsea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Devaney tries to clear. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Musiala. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Lerma. Spread out to the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Big chance! And he's spooned it over the bar.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Perez. Pressing high and with purpose. And Alexander-Arnold. Isak being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Crosses it in, he's rising! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Alexander Isak.
Chelsea are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hughes. That has been slung wide. Sarr gets into a good position. Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear. Valverde can get it clear. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found space here. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Sarr. He is just caressing the... Oh, good climb! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. That is good alertness. Koundé. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a promising position. And he's definitely onside. Hangs in a... Isak! Oh, almost a sixth. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Devaney drills one in, and the keeper gets his hands on it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And they win it back again. Hernandez. Koundé. Perez. Musiala, who's set up one goal so far. Can he finish? And that has flown over.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Koundé. And it's Hernandez. That's Taylor. Alexander-Arnold. Perez. And it's Valverde. And Hernandez. Mbappe. Valverde. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Riyad did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's got away.
Added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Doucouré. That's put paid to the danger. Wharton. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's that, the end. Chelsea have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Isak, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Chelsea definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hernandez, looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Isak! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 6 minutes is number 14, Alexander Isak.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's forced to go back. Tell. That is Gallagher. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Sarr. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hernandez, and here's Isak. That is good strength. And that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not a hint of offside here.
Well played and well cleared.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spence. And it's Porro. He is through here. Pedro Porro got a long way forward to join the attack. He's looking unstoppable. Oh, that's nice. Cross into the box. Kinski claims it. Safe hands. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's in a great position here. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Isak. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Tell. He's found some space. Sarr. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Isak. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Richarlison. Tell.
That was lovely, that.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Sarr crosses it in. Danso is there and he can get that clear. Tell. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Richarlison. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Takes a shot! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And that's a throw-in. Taylor. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, just skip, and the shot! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Taylor. Now it's Richarlison. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Big chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Spence. Mbappe. He's got away. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, he's having a go! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
And please welcome our lads to
Well,
the
it has
field.
been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Chelsea firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. So right back into the action. Sarr. It's a good run down the right. And that has found him in acres of space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tell. And the counter is on. Valverde. And here's Isak. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Sarr. Could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. Sarr. Swings in a real chance! And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 14, Alexander
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
(3-0), and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in! Decent chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Chelsea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pedro Porro with the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. That's going wide left. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
60 minutes played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Udogie puts a cross in. And it's João Palhinha. Sarr. Can he spark a counter here? Isak being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Now it's Gallagher. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. Taylor. Alexander-Arnold. Taylor. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. That's Taylor. Valverde. Now it's Isak. Pinches it off him. Gallagher. Tell. Nicely weighted ball, good take.
Richarlison really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Taylor. And it's Valverde. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Van de Ven. And it's João Palhinha. Udogi. Looking for the run.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Coming on the
Valverde.
field, number 21, Kulusevski.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
Mohamed Kudus.
Musiala at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Sarr receives it in a wide position. João Palhinha to Kulusevski. Spread out to the left. Taylor. Alexander-Arnold. Taylor. And it's Musiala. Hernandez. That's Taylor. Musiala.
2 added minutes has been
Played
indicated.
out to the left flank. Bentancur. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Kulusevski. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That has been slung wide. And that's that. Chelsea have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Isak gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very
but
good
we'll be back
evening.
stronger, won't we?
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's lineup.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately. But he makes his pace count in wider areas too, and I think that's where he can be most effective.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Koundé getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Isak. Gross. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. There's the delivery. Punched away. Brighton have it back and can go again. Sarr ventures forward. Sarr. Musiala. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Tries to get it clear. Valverde. Now it's Isak. Isak! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. Brighton have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Isak. He is just caressed. Shot a goal! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And it's hoisted clear. Takes aim and crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that.
Tries a shot!
Chelsea clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely spread. Now he's off and running. And he plays one through. And Welbeck! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Goes for the shot! Mbappe has the 4th most assists in the league this year. Musiala. And here's Isak. Nice control. Isak! And what a be quick to recover this. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Musiala! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Dunk. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Not the most accurate pass. Perez. Alexander-Arnold. Sarr. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Sarr's cross. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gross. And it's Vifa. Now it's Welbeck. Now it's Isak. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Isak certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Dunk.
And
it's
has
Kadiolu.
been indicated.
Milner. And it's Welbeck. And he is deftly away. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Hernandez, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
So it's been
So
even
there
so
was the
far.
first half.
Which way will
Chelsea
things go in the
really
second
can
half?
be happy with
Ours,
the
of
strong
course.
finish to the
And
half
please
and have no
welcome
reason
Ahmad
to
to
be
the
upset
field.
with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So into the second half.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Welbeck. Brighton ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Look at the space here, chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Gross. Now it's Welbeck.
Oh, really well played.
And it's De Kuiper. He has found the way through. And a chance! And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 13.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Chelsea still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's good running with the ball. And the shot! Dunk getting this one clear. He's on it, can he get away? Musiala. Oh, the ball's come loose here. De Kuiper. Oh, they could break here. And Milner. Now it's Welbeck. Spread it left. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Isaac looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement.
Real chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 42, Musiala. Musiala. Musiala.
Chelsea have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Koundé. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Hoisted in. Spread out to the left. De Kalpa. Now it's Isak. Isak stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gross did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great defending, strong and determined.
Chelsea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he finish? And a neat finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
Chelsea go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get free. Over to the right flank. So what can they make of this? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Milner. Just 5 minutes left. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Koundé wins the duel this time. He's got away.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's good play. Delivery from Mbappe. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's really put himself on the line here. his head, but couldn't steer it in. Joel Veltman. Nicely aimed pass. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, some tackle that. Referee has just said play on. And that is that. Chelsea have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Isak voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is so...